Good evening. I've been expecting you. As we reach the conclusion of our journey this evening, I'd like to pause for a moment, if I may, to read to you from Forster's Psychology for the Life Today, a quote which I feel is quite poignant. Emotion is the part of our living which makes life colourful, which often gives it what we call meaning. Feeling and emotion, we might say, keep us from being mere machines and make us real human beings. Not my words, the words of... Oh, it's not Foster, not Forster. Foster. So, I don't... whatever. The point is, without these emotions and without displaying them for what they really are, we might as well as people be hiding behind a mask. A mask, for example, of F. Scott Fitzgerald.
Listen, let's just have a nice little intrigue. I mean, the only reason why I've been so persistent is that, well, I like to see things as they are at first and then pretend they're what they're not.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about words, of course. They're so much fun to play with.
You obviously think so, but you're wrong. You're crazy.
Don't be so cool.
Let go of my hand.
I won't.
Let go of my hand.
Darling. Oh, that was a little bit of... sorry.
Oh, excuse me for interrupting.
Oh, Judith, I didn't see you there. Are there any chocolates in the house?
No, David.
It's too bad. I was craving chocolate.
This is a very uncomfortable situation, David. We ought to talk about it.
No.
Please don't be difficult.
Judith, I apologize.
Oh, there's no need. I quite understand.
I'm leaving.
I would stay if I were you. It would be much more dignified. I just want to straighten things out. June has always been an unlucky month for me.
Judith, let me explain something.
I don't wish to hear any explanations. They're so cheapening. This was bound to happen sooner or later. It always does.
It's absolute rubbish.
Life has dealt me another blow, but I don't mind.
No, this is garbage. All of it.
You're just irritable, dear, because you're in the wrong. It's quite usual.
No, I'm upset because it's nonsense. Sheer unbridled nonsense.
Oh, no. You can't evade the real issues like that. I've known for a long time you stopped caring for me in that way. It's rather tragic, but quite inevitable.
This is ridiculous.
No, Myra. Judith is right. What are we to do?
Do nothing.
Do you love her truly, David?
Madly.
David!
I knew it. I'm not the kind of woman to hold a man against his will.
Listen, it's not a big deal. David doesn't love me, and I don't love him.
You do love him. David, I give her to you. We must be good friends, always.
Do you mean it truly, Judith?
You know I do.
Well, how can we repay you?
Oh, you know, just by being happy.
Judith, this is just... What?
Listen, I will pay you half of all royalties that I
Oh,
receive.
that is very generous of you.
Let me speak!
Shh, Myra. Now listen, we owe it to Judith here to keep control over our emotions. I mean, after all, she is being very brave. Now let's not make it any harder on her. And if you wouldn't mind, I would like you to retire to the restroom with me for 7 minutes.
I will not!
Well, is this the end then, Judith?
Yes, my dear, the end.
Oh, my goodness.
Friends, Roman, countrymen, everybody come here. Here, lend me your ears.
What is it?
I don't know why everyone looks all so depressed. This is good news. Jacqueline and I are engaged.
No! You must have promised to treat him so, but it's not true. We're not even...
You don't have to spare our feelings.
I'm not going to soiree is toxic, weird, and full of manipulative freaks.
Myra!
Don't speak to me. I've been working out to this, only every time I try to open my mouth, I've been interrupted by horseshit. There is not a sincere or genuine feeling amongst any of you. You are artificial to the point of insanity. It's too bad you didn't make it into the movies, Judith. You can scream and shout as much as you like.
Oh, scream and shout, how dare you!
How dare I? How dare I?
Oh no, this is a new...
Well,
From you.
that was uncalled for.
Always assume these things are my fault.
What are you talking about? I went to forget.
Would you all please just shut up?
You alright? You really got thrown around there. Hey everyone, look who I found.
What's happening? Is this a game?
These people are all out of their minds.
Well, actually, Sorrel is sort of.
No, do not let her fool you. Do not let any of them fool you. This always happens.
What?
Yeah, every time they have a Sunday soiree, it's the same thing. They find a group of people, invite them over, and try to rile them up, make them explode. It's a game to them.
Mind game? Horrifying. Let's get out of here. Okay, well, so I'm gonna go say goodbye to
No,
Sorrel
you're
really quick.
not. That is,
It's not a good idea.
Come on.
Huh. They've gone. They've gone. Friends.
They've all gone.
Yes.
Huh. How very rude.
Yes.
Yes, well, people do behave in the most extraordinary manner these days.
What a lovely afternoon.
It's been quite the day, hasn't it?
That's putting it mildly. So, David, why don't we hear some of that blog you've been working on?
Oh, well, sure, yes. Well, of course, meat is Latin-based, is incarnate.
Well,
of course,
That is our show. Thank you for watching. The tomfoolery you've witnessed today should go some way to illustrating how not to behave. And I believe that if these people spent a little less time purposefully alienating themselves and each other, then we probably wouldn't hate hipsters quite so much. Thank you very much. We'll be back next week when hopefully we'll see some... What do you mean? No, it's not. No, I thought we were. Are we not doing any?
Wait,
Not doing any more. She said that we're not coming back.
We're not coming back.
Are we? Is this it? One off.
No.
So one off.
You're fired.
Oh, okay.
It's been lovely having you.
Yeah, I wish I could say the same. Let's go.
Make sure you send us the footage.
Yeah. Okay.
Love
Thank
it.
you.
Would love to see it. I hope I looked okay. Thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
There you go. That's it. The tomfoolery you've witnessed over the past however long it's been is a prime example of what not to do. People would be much happier if they went through their lives not alienating themselves and everybody around them. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, everybody hates hipsters. Good night. Is that it? We're done? We're done.
so